Bridges, bridges, bridges. I've got to say, when we cruised the San Francisco Delta area, all the way up to Stockton, there were only a couple of bridges that we had to contact to get to open for us. In that time, not one bridge, zero, nada, none, responded to us on the VHF on any channel that we tried. So we decided we'd make up a list of the telephone numbers. They all tended to answer on the telephone numbers, and they were fairly good about opening if you called them that way. Now on Florida's west coast, I've got to say that the bridges were like oiled machinery. Every single one worked in an efficient and fast manner. Not one single bridge failed to answer us on VHF FM channel 9. And as a matter of fact, we saw many of the bridges had a sign on them that said, "No phone." You know, a picture, a big round circle with a telephone in the center with a red stripe through it. But there are a whole lot of them. Each one is sort of an adventure in itself. Some open at certain times of the day, some open at certain times of the hour or half hour, and some open on request.
Could be. It looks like a catch.
Is that what they said they were waiting for? What did she say from the east?
I thought she said from the east.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yep.
Wilson, Pickett Bridge. This is sailing vessel Marguerite.
Marguerite, that's
Yes,
it.
Captain, this is Wilson Pickett.
Hello, ma'am. We are an eastbound sailboat, and we're requesting a bridge opening.
Yes, I'm opening. Are you going to be here? Do you know an estimated time?
Yes, we're behind a smaller sailboat, and we're in visual sight of your bridge right now.
Not a problem.
So we have permission to follow the first sailboat through?
Most certainly.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a wonderful day.
The way I approached it, or we approached it, was the day before we would plot out our route and follow it very closely along on the charts and take a look at what bridges were to come and whether they were a bascule bridge or a fixed bridge or a swing bridge or a railroad bridge. And I would write down the name of the bridge, and if they had specific opening hours, I would write that down. And then during the day, as we were making the trip, I knew which bridge we were coming to next. And I'd call them up when we got fairly close. Or if we were there early, I would call them up to let them know that we would be there for their timed opening. They were all extremely courteous, nice people. I think we met or talked to one bridge operator who seemed a little surly to us, but it was fairly obvious after that that he liked powerboats a lot more than sailboats, because he chatted up with a couple of the powerboats coming through at length, telling them what great boats they had. But all in all, our trip through all the bridges turned out to be a very pleasant experience.
Thank you. Have a great day. Guenevere.